Alright, it was in fact Gilgamesh for the third time. Guess I didn't, I guess I couldn't have seen that coming. But we're gonna go ahead and talk to Hildebrand once again, who looks like he's finally got himself unstuck from the ground once again. We meet again, Hildy. Greg, I say you were a sight for sore eyes. However, how did you come to be here in Kagani, the Far East for that matter? Now, well, you see, the thing about that is... I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time. Indeed I was. After Nara bested me for a second time, I quit Orozia and embarked upon a journey to distant lands. That might hone my skills in preparation for an inevitable third bout. But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in her stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive my unkindness, Hildy. No, Greg, there's no need for apologies between friends. Yet again, I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kagani, as a Ronin of a most remarkable thin as waist? I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. My quest to hone my skills to procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. Driven to deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a silver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after. But by his grace I survived for days and days after, until I chanced cross paths with a stray dog. He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. And in each other we found kindred spirits, brief orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Dagaro, and therefore did we travel as one, working together that we might both live to see another day. When we last arrived at Kagani, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zamato. In fact, I began to build my reputation as Imjumbo. Naturally, a legendary Ronin must dress to meet the expectation of his clients, and so I summoned an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. It was around that time I first saw Nara walking the streets of Kagani, much to my surprise. Needless to say, the sight of the woman who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me, and so when I heard tell of the Subaru Sakaharu, I knew I must claim it in preparation for a battle that rushed you now. Truly a riveting tale. And tragic, besides, for though I fought with all my strength, yet again was I defeated by the great and powerful warrior of light. As you said on the bridge, no more tricks. I have taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors. I might make amends for my misdeeds. We should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let's return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now. Yeah, that looks about right. Terrible news, everyone. Whatever is the matter, Nashu? It's Shiguri. As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide. This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy. We have no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind. Our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akabono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was first stolen by himself. Divine Conquer, Ancients of Inquiry style. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Maybe the residents of Ghani will be a little bit nicer to us now that we associate us with the Wolf Burglar in any case. How did Akabano earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicine and wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they're all remarkably effective and popular. He still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. But then I have the coin to afford such luxury potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit, which I earn in a month. I think we have to go over the bridge here. Let's see. I wanted to check first, because sometimes, like, the shopkeepers even have the thing above them, even though it kind of is hard to see sometimes with them in the stalls. I don't think it would be the minstrel. It could maybe be this chitin guy. Let me go ahead and check real quick. I should be glad to speak of Master Akabano to you. I bet solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all have been risen to mercenary prominence, he has been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there's another who would curse his name. None will defy the efficiency of his medicines, which is to be expected given that he utilizes the finest agreements from the birthplace of alchemy, Razahan. His satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can divide the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of hottish ingredients. Opposite competition, he is free to dictate prices as he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led many in desperate need of miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings, or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. His practices are ultimately wholly within the confines of the law. So again, as a businessman, he is to be lauded for his success, but I will say nothing on his morals, ethics, or lack thereof. So he's a very mixed fellow then. His product seems to work, but it's also at exorbitant fees. Have the tailing tidbits of information to share, my good woman. Come, out with it. Akabano built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices. The man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? I expected there is far more to Master Akabano that meets the eye. Inspector, we gotta hurry. Shiguru's execution is going to be carried out any moment now if we don't do something. What, already? And here I was hoping we might have conducted a thorough investigation and cover information which might convince him to set the poor man free, but absent that. Bah, there are many roads at least that just ends. We must take a shortcut to evade a grave misjustice of carriage, so be it. Humble brothers, honored brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness, only pray that by this humble offering of my life I may absolve the Shikigami of the shame I brought upon it through my misdeeds. What is the meaning of this? That man is an imposter! Seize him at once! Shigiri, now's your chance to escape! I will do no such thing. I may have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death. Your honor is yet yours, samurai. You need not cut open your belly open this day, Shigiri, for you have the Saburo Shikahoro, and the infamous wolf burglars besides. But why? We had a deal, remember? Temporary release, and I'm a wolf of my word. Aye, this is indeed the Saburo Shikahoro. Very well. Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell and send the runner to the Master Akamono's estate at once. We are far from finished, Shigiri. The wolf burglar may be in custody once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, we have decided that you'll conduct a formal investigation to the rumors surrounding Master Akamono and... That will not be necessary, indeed. With the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we consider this tiresome affair resolved. Master Commode. Wait, I know you, Master Okamono's guest, the one that Geico threw into the wall. Oh, surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of such an event, or of you for that matter. Anyway, as I said before, I believe there's no need for further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you're free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we've allocated you and yours next year. Rest assured, Master Commode, that we value your counsel deeply and should be glad to defer to your judgment. Shigiri, the matter of Saburo Shikahoro and Master Okamono is now officially closed. That'll be all. Yes, that'll be all. Curious. Hahaha, verily I, Hildebrand, H.M. Macquarie, Inspector Extraordinaire, have once again done the impossible and saved a man from certain death. Shame that the others seem so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shigiri, though. I understand he has still questions for the wolf burglar. Oh, we got a new emote. Well, over Shigiri over here. My friends, I can't thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You'll forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail, which I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Tsukigumi, Master Akamono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of the safe. You may recall when we spoke with Master Akamono concerning his theft shortly after we met. He was rather secretive regarding such contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with white powder. Given Master Akamono's reputation as a refiner of medicines, our trivialist thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy as he want. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the warp regular decided to hold on to it for his safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for else why would Master Okubo claim her for it so? My keen inspector sense is tingling. Where's the satchel now? In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password, as above, so below. Understood, let us hasten to this den of quiddity. Curious. So it seems like every loose end besides the one of Akabono has been tied up, it seems like. I'm actually unsure if there's a good spot to reach this by Shara. Let me see for a moment. No, not really. Okay. So it seems like maybe up this way. Actually, no, I have to drop down here. That's right. Knew you'd not turn up sooner again sooner or later. Don't expect you to be bringing along another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib, so what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he told you the magic words, too? Ah, yes, of course they are. Soar high above and never go low. What, Kami, take me. No, this is not time for fun and games, Inspector. As above, so below. Oh yeah, that's it. Nothing personal, but we gotta be careful. Damn if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's something no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is. Any ideas what we might do so? Seek the assistance of a Hanish alchemist or someone versed in their alchemical traditions. Perhaps someone at the Thonavera Consultant. Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thonavera Consultant, my friends. Here, you can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to... Oh, never mind. I mean, hey, I'm real good friends with Bazahan. Or wait, no. Well, Thonavera is... Yeah, Thonavera is like, where Razahan is, I'm pretty sure. Unless I mixed that up somehow. I'm assuming there's a way back up over here. Huh, okay, that's interesting. I thought there'd be like a staircase on the other side of this. There has to be a staircase somewhere, though. Yeah, I think I see one over on this end. Yeah, we got the place that's way out here. Alright, let's see how this goes for us. It's all rather sudden, I realize, but to relay it is of utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To relay, have you had an appointment or not? No, not as such, no. Then my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made. Whoa, young Manorville man. Father. What brings you to the far side of the world? Complex series of events too exhausting in detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. Yet say we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, or one of the encyclopedic knowledge of Hannish regions. How fortunate, then, that we should chance to meet. I'm a representative of the Shachatan concern of Razat Han. But you do not know the name. We train all manner of alchemical goods. If your conjurer requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbort Manorville and his comrades would be an honor most great. This is the most generous of you, far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer. This powder is most fascinating. An ingredient of Hannish origin, this is true, but this is not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it could be used to create dew prism. I'm sorry, dew prism? A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses, and render even those strong-willed subjects accessible to any and all commands. You may be assured this is not exaggeration. Resistance is most regrettably quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes. Changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. By the Kami, I've seen such a glimmer before. Oh, you're quite sure it was not a trick of the light? I saw it too, Master Komoda's being manipulated. Well, deuce, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekigumi press so strongly an investigation to a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during their meeting. At last we have a motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let's put an end to this once and for all. How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. Alright. As usual, we're heading up towards the Rakuzo district. Oh, there's Hildebrand right there. Akabono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds. Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible. Hey, I thought you seen the last of me, did you? As I'd be content myself with sitting in a jail, I could escape on a whim while you bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want to repeat it before. Don't tell me this is your plan all along, to secure my freedom so we could expose Akabono's crimes together. And reclaim the Sapporo Sekihiro into the bargain, yay? This is no small undertaking. I know I need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let us be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Beko, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital, if we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akabono to the punch. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well, if that's the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I also don't blow. Okay, let me, oh yeah, the Ruby Sea. There then, I guess. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Guess we'll travel underwater for a bit. It was always a neat idea that they did this for Stormblood, had like this huge underwater zone essentially. They did give like one particular, I think one zone in not Endwalker, but Shadowbringers that had it as well. But I don't remember if there was any in Endwalker or not. I don't think there were. Oh, there they are. This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. Father? Oh, the Kami. Could it be the Inspector's fathers in Lake of Akabono? Don't be daft. Look closer. As always, your description of these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akabono, but the matter at hand, the Dew Prism. It has served you well, met your expectations, I trust. Exceeded them, I should say. Never my wildest dreams can I imagine that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless, the chief coin counter has no idea his drink had been compromised. He's already proven to be the most useful tool in manipulating the Sukagumi, more than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that Saburo Sekihiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on my much bigger prizes. The Bug Shiosho, perhaps? Magistrate Akabono? Ha! Why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You are more than right than you know, Master Akabono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Manorville and Manorville, a illustrious Orzean consortium in which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard, but all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Garbart, you will serve Master Akabono faithfully and without question, will you not? But of course. Kami for 10, he's under the influence of Dew Prism. Are we gonna get the Godbert versus Hildebrand for real now? Wait, you fool, now's not the time. Father, 'tis I, your beloved son, Hildebrand. Hearken to me, these men are villains, you are being deceived. The inspector arrives, as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering and hiding. Just as well, in one fell swoop we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Orsi's most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Oh shoot. Oh dear. Oh, there went half our fighting force. Magnificent. Finish them all. Finish everyone. Well, you should have said his words more carefully, shouldn't you? Fails to you, Hildebrand, Hillodor, Maximilian Mandeville. Forgive me, Father, but you know not what you do. You're a Mandeville. Just all the memories are just like suplexing him and throwing him around. All good memories, I'm sure. Oh shoot. Mandeville man. Abort, Father, abort. Spare me your reverse Mandeville meteor strike. Woo, I'm spent. What happened here? Well, this is very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Mandeville will be severing all ties with the certain concern. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Saburo Sakahara once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akabona would be so loath to set aside that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous. Final favor, if you'll indulge me. Lay it on my father's grave. Right then, I suppose you'll be wanting me to get back in the jail. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime, and mine are many. An upstanding Sekigumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no? Indeed I must, which is why I'll much regret that I inform my superiors that I have seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar. Huh, so, you're sure about this? Now, if you ask me again, go to your father. Shigeri has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves. You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai. I love you all the more for it. Thank you. Hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid adherence would result in a greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed such display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning mine own dearly departed. Oh, a kid knew. If only you knew how sorry I am. Kid knew, but how? Then what was it that ate that fateful day? Fools, do you think this is the end? I think not. Huzzah, you belong to me now, Ronin. Now spirit me away from this place. Far, far away. Far, far away. Greg knows, he's your egress. Beyond the rift that lies between, to wondrous worlds yet unseen. Wait, no, how dare you twist my words? Well, wait for me, Inspector. It's kind of curious of the fact that they were to give this an ending like this, but then a quest line for this didn't happen in Shadowbringers. Oh, there he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off in the sky as before, this time he asks to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he's grown. Both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Manorville man besides. I say, a father could not be more proud. And off goes Lord Godbart, along with Akabono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us to go but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? Then good, then let's be off. And this is going to lead us to finishing this up. So they do have a quest line for this partially done in Walker so far, but I think I'm going to wait until 6.5 comes out so I can do it all at the same time. Same thing with the Alliance raids for that. But what I can do now is do the normal raid quest line. And I usually don't do commentary on that, so it's going to be a little bit easier for me to do. I can't even begin to imagine where I've been if I'd never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Sekigumi have concluded that even before the chief's coin counter found under Akaboto's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, and so he'll be held to account. As for Akaboto's now defunct enterprise, the Verlin and Consulate have agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more ethical arrangement between Hanish suppliers and Higan merchants. I'll agree that another monopoly will serve no one's interest. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more MS in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? Best part, if you ask me, in light of Akaboto's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are wiped clean. There was a time when I may not look as I might have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal. It all seems so simple in the abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the Inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I'm worried of the Sekigumi, it's because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search, or... Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you're certain that he'll turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he reminded once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the work burglar, but I wonder what he's doing now. Paying his respects to his father. What becomes of a man after death, I do not know. I'd like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Shiguri, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me, right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you're passing through Kagane, I pray you do not hesitate to call me back here at the barracks. Let me get a Mambo. Nice. The power of Mambo. Can't really see the sun because of the clouds. Yeah, we get the credits, I believe. So far, all three of these have been pretty good. And there we go. Now, this was definitely a set of quest lines. But we're gonna be going back to some more serious stuff now. Let's go ahead and check out that, where's my emote list? Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So this is the one they've been doing, like, the entire time for the, end bits. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and end the video off here, and probably no more raids next, I imagine. Don't think I want to work on another class right away, after getting Black Mage done not too long ago. So, see you guys.